I stuff this up, or do I have a winner? I'm Justin, and this is Black Opal Direct. My family have been teaching and exploring opal since 1961. Click the subscribe button and enjoy as we dive into the best gem in the world, Black Opal. G'day and welcome to Black Opal Direct. My name's Justin. Today we have a monster black knobby, and it has some really nice colour in it, and I hope we can cut a really big gem out of it. It has also a little bit of colour on the back that we have to investigate before I cut that big stone, because there's some nicer colour, but I think it's more sunflash colour, which makes it not so desirable. But anyway, let's get into this piece and see if we can cut a nice gem or two. So let's just have a quick look at this piece with the flashlight. Alright, so I've turned all the lights off. You can see, well, you can kind of see that underneath this potch here on the top, you can see that there's clear colour underneath, and that's making that flashlight shows it quite clear. And when I shine it all the way around, it seems to make it all the way around the whole stone, besides this sand spot. So I may have to risk this beautiful colour on top to go for a big nice stone underneath, and that has its possibilities. So let's keep playing and see what happens. Okay, stop. Before I grind any further, I really can't waste that beautiful colour on top just by grinding it down. That would be really sad. So what I'm going to attempt to do, because I think this piece is thick enough, I am going to attempt to slice this piece in half, just so that I can see what colour bar is below, and probably get a nice black or black crystal off the top, or a couple. So that's what I am going to do now. So I need to draw a line around the edge so I can have a guide of where I'm going to slice, and we'll go with that. Drawing a line around is just a guide. I'm going to approach it from every different angle to get it exactly right. So I am concerned about this stone because it's so big. I am worried about, pardon me, I'm worried about this blade bending or grabbing, because when you cut so deeply into a stone, and this is really big, it can grab on the sides of the piece, and it can break the blade also, as well as break this in half or into pieces. So it's a real struggle to try and slice something this large, and I'm a bit nervous about it, because that's really nice colour worth thousands on the top, and there is the possibility of below being something even more special. So I'm not sure. I don't really have another choice other than to do this, so I've got to pretty much bite the bullet and get it done, but the risk is huge because it can break quite easily, so I've got to have some really steady hands. Blade long enough. I hope this blade doesn't bend. probably should have changed to a new blade. Gee, this is taking a long time. Oh, it looks like I missed the mark. Almost there. Holy dooly. I'm holding my breath. I had to stop. Oh my goodness, this is gonna... Did you hear it grab? That wheel just grabbed on the... I started to bend inside the stone. I had to take the pressure off because if I kept going right then, that blade was gonna break. So the last part is now, I've been all around the outside, so there's like a little stem in the middle, and the little stem in the middle is the hardest part because now that I've changed the blade angles on it, the blade can grab really quite easily. So I've got to be steady with this one and try and get it right through without any hassles. Got it. Oh wow. Oh wow, I'm so glad I sliced that off. Beautiful colour there. Oh, okay, we're good. Holy dolly, that was a big slice. It's a long way through that piece. If you look at it, your blade can catch, especially if you're using a slicer that doesn't have vices to hold it steady. You're using bare hands. So I was pretty lucky with that, and I think I did slice it pretty much through the right area. If you see, I sliced through a lot of potch, but on the back of the piece, just underneath that potch, when I grind it down, I believe that this part of the colour is going to get bigger. So that should be pretty good. And also, the top piece, I may be able to get more than one stone out of it. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And now we just got to get on the wheel, on the 90 grit again, because it's still a big piece, and we're going to see what stones come out. Alright, so let's have a look at this piece. You can see beautiful pattern there. And underneath here, the colour goes a bit further, and underneath there, the colour goes a bit further. So if I was to grind some of that away, chances are the piece will be bigger. And you can see there's a bit of colour already starting to show up there. This sand's going to kill some of it. You can see that colour already coming through. Yes. Look at that. Oh, it's cleaning up. Woohoo! That is crazy. Holy dooly. Oh my goodness, I got like a 20 carat stone off the bottom. That's amazing. All I need to do is get that potch out now. Yes! Wasn't expecting a stone this big. What? Look at that! Hello, I have to give you a close-up look. Come check it out. I was expecting something on that bottom bar, but nothing as huge and as beautiful as this. Alright, we're just going to have a go at the other piece, and you can see where the residue colour from the second bar sitting there, and this is where I'm going to go for my stone. Most of this is eaten by potch and sand, so let's have a go at cleaning it up. So what would be ideal is if this sand came out. So then I'll get a much bigger stone. Oh my goodness, it did too. Everything's going right for me today. I love these days. It's so good. I think it's important now that I stop right now and I go on the finer wheels, because this wheel just takes off so much opal so quickly. So we're going to swap machines now. I'm really happy with this. This is actually, let's get the scales and see how much it weighs. Alright, I'm really excited about this big stone, because once it's cut it'll be probably 3 or 4 more carats off, but for now something's wrong with it, it's broken. It weighs. Alright, let's test it out, see what it weighs. This big one, what does it weigh? 38 carats, 38.75. So it'll probably be around pardon me, around the 30 carats finished. So very, very happy. And what I wasn't really accounting for was the mama bear and baby bear as well. So without slicing that off the top, I never would have got that stone. I just would have ground it away, and having to take that little nodule off the edge so I could cut my little oval here. Very, very happy. So we're going to start cutting it now. Yes. Now the stressful part of the cutting process is done, I can relax and enjoy shaping, curving, and watching these gems come to life. While opal cutting, it gives me a chance to think in my own space, to recharge and reminisce on some of life's accomplishments. It always puts me in a good mood, just like meditation. Alright, so we've finished these beautiful stones, and I'm really happy with the way the biggest one turned out. Absolutely gorgeous colour, and I didn't expect it to be, well, I was hoping for it to be good underneath, but we took a risk and sliced right through it, and this one ends up being 32 carats, so really happy about that. 32 carat, nice gem black opal. The next one was 15.62, which this is the piece that I sliced off the top, and if I ground it down we'd have no stone, so it was important for me to start slicing that stone in pieces, but it was a bit of a risk. And the small stone is 1.12 carats, so it was worth saving, this little stone, that's for sure. So very cool. I'm very happy with that. Now, for a price, what do we come to? 32 carats. Let me get a calculator. Ooh, yeah. So I'm thinking that this is 32 carats at about $500 a carat, which is a lot. So 32 times 500, that's $16,000 for that beautiful gem. So really happy about that. Gorgeous stone. Didn't expect it to be as expensive as that. The next one is 15.62. Now that's the piece I sliced off the top, and 15.62 times, I'd say 300 a carat. 300. 4,600. So pretty good, where it's adding up quite quickly. And the little 1.12 is about a $500 gem. So I think we've done pretty well this time, and I am super stoked. Glad I got to share it with you, and hopefully we get to do it all again next week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.